The mask that loved to count. A mask in the pharmacy started to count. It counted all the people and everything they bought. It noticed that more and more people were coming to buy masks. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30? The mask that loved to count couldn't count fast enough. It was just thinking, counting customers is like counting stars, when the pharmacist sold it to a man. The man took the mask home, where it learned many new things. It learned that people were buying masks because there was a dangerous new virus, and it learned that it could help people fight the virus. It learned that it was an N95 mask, a special mask that offered a very high level of protection. The whole family has only one mask like me, the mask thought. I'm so special that even Dad can't bring himself to wear me when he goes out. The mask heard that people in this city had donated a lot of medical supplies to the center of the epidemic. It counted the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Doctors, nurses, and volunteers worked together night after night, working to protect everyone from the virus. Dad worked in a hospital. He said he had to go and help at the center of the epidemic. His son insisted he take the mask with him. He hoped it would help Dad beat the virus as soon as possible so he could come home soon. People all over the world sent masks, protective clothing, and other supplies. There were too many boxes to count. The boxes carried hope and best wishes to the center of the epidemic. Dad tucked the mask in his jacket pocket. It couldn't see anything in the dark, but it could hear Dad's heart beating and the roar of the plane. The mask started counting. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It slept all the way. The mask finally woke up when the car horn honked, telling them they had arrived at the hospital where Dad was going to work. Everyone was rushing around. Dad put on a protective suit. He pulled the mask out of his pocket, but he didn't put it on. Instead, he chose a disposable medical mask. The mask that loved to count felt ignored and forgotten. This is boring, it thought. I can't wait to be able to help. The mask that loved to count didn't have to wait long. Dad hesitated for a while, then gave the mask and a book to a young patient, a boy who was about the same age as his son. "Thank you," said the boy, but he didn't put the mask on either. 1, 2, 15, 37. The mask couldn't help counting the drops from the intravenous bottle. After a while, it began to lose count, but it didn't mind because it could see that every drop made the boy feel better. One day, the doctor examined the boy and said he was well enough to go home. "Thank you, doctor, and everyone in the hospital for looking after me. I'd like you to have this mask. Another doctor gave it to me, but you have to help so many patients. I think you need it more than I do. You have to help so many patients. You need it more than I do. The mask thought about what the boy said. It had enjoyed counting the drops while this boy recovered. But what if the next child wasn't so lucky? Now the mask knew why it was special. Because its task was to give people hope and to help save lives.